Hi, this is Johnny from Johnny's Auto Repairs. Right now we're ready to put the intake back on. I got the old gasket out and it broke off in pieces, and it was in pretty bad shape. So I mean, that was a problem. I don't know if it's the only problem, but we got the new gasket in here, and then these on the side here, there's little gaskets, there's a little strip of gasket there. I'm supposed to RTV the corner of those two, and then it says you have like 7 minutes before it sets, so I guess you got to keep moving. So once I get the lower intake back on, I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I got the lower intake on. It's there's 6 bolts on the right side looking at it, and then 6 bolts on the left, and you torque them in I can't talk. You torque them in 2 steps. The first step is 45 inch-pounds. Second step is about 80 to 100, and you start in the middle, and you go one side to the other side, and then you start working your way out. So I didn't film all that. That was not too exciting. In the next step, I'll put the fuel rail on, and then I have to take there's a wire loom that goes on this side, and there's a wire loom this, and there's all kinds of stuff you have to plug in the bottom. So I'll let you know when I get that done. Alright, right now I got the lower intake on, and I got this wiring harness on my right, kind of plugged in for the most part. And this tube right here, this coolant tube, goes from the heater cord, comes in here, wraps around here, and goes into here. That was kind of bare to get in, but I got that in, and the wires on my left here, I think I can just put in after the upper intake. So I'm going to try to put on the upper intake. I got a new gasket over here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I got the upper intake on. I'm just going to run the bolts down. The 2 on the ends are 15s, and the ones in the middle are 13s. So I'm not going to torque them yet. I'm just going to run them down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna torque down these bolts. You start on the inside. You do it in 3 steps. First one's 88 inch-pounds, then I think it's 15 foot-pounds, then 23 foot-pounds. Just start in the center and then go to the side. I don't have any torque wrenches that go down to 88 inch-pounds, so I'm gonna have to kind of go by feel. Okay, I'm putting the throttle body back on and together. Fortunately, I did take some pictures of this, so I can kind of go by that. But there's a lot of bolts and springs and plugs, and so I'll probably put this on fast forward. If I get stuck, I'll probably stop it altogether, so it doesn't make me look bad. Okay, I pretty much have everything back together. The only exception is there's a vacuum line back here. You can see it. right over here. I can't find where the line is, so I just put a cap on it, a vacuum cap. So I think it's pretty much ready to go. Okay, I'm going to start it up and we'll see. When I first started, there's going to be white smoke from residual, but hopefully it'll clear up, and I'll be back in a second. As predicted, there's a lot of white smoke. Hopefully that'll dissipate after a while. And it looks like we still have a misfire. So we'll let it run for a while and see what happens. Okay, as you can tell, we're out of the garage for once. I got the off camera. I got a new battery in there, and I changed the oil. The old oil is like a chocolate milkshake, so figured good idea to do that. And what we're gonna do is take the first test drive and see how it goes. I know one thing it needs is with the new battery, the hood closes, but it doesn't latch, so it needs a hood latch. And then the driver's side, no, passenger side window here doesn't go up. And then oh, there's a bad exhaust leak back by the muffler. So first thing we'll try to do is start it up. I'm about 100 yards from my house, so that's within pushing distance in case it doesn't start. So I think it's going to start. Oh yeah. Okay, checking the gauges. I don't know if you can see them very well. Got a half tank of fuel. Feel a little misfire. Battery's down a little bit, but that's okay. Good oil pressure. So I don't know how the best way to videotape driving, but we may just go around the block because I do feel a misfire. Alright, here we go. Gun and drive. I'll probably fast forward the boring parts here. Okay. Well, I probably should have checked the brakes before I took off. I think they're okay. Okay, you can't feel a misfire, probably because the spark plug's fouled, but here we go. Yeah, I still got some. The white smoke from the exhaust is better than it was, but it's still not gone. But I think if I drive it, it'll probably, hopefully eventually go away. Power steering isn't great. You can probably look in there and see with some exhaust. Okay, so alright, here we go. Yeah, I can't go faster than about 30 or the hood's going to fly open. Okay, as you can see, the Mustang's back in the safety of the garage. I've seen on other channels where you had a blown head gasket, and it'd take about 20 minutes for the exhaust to get back to normal and for the white smoke to go away. In this case, I had just liquid coolant going right through the exhaust, so it might take longer, or it may be a head gasket. So I really don't know for sure at this point. I'm gonna have to drive it for a few days and see what it is. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.